They call me weak, pathetic, a disgrace to the name I carry. If only they knew the truth. My name is Aang, the same name as humanity's greatest hero, the legendary warrior who died 60 years ago, defeating the 7 ancient demons. But here's what they don't know. I am that warrior, reborn, reincarnated into this weak body in a future I don't recognize, and I'm not alone in here. When I died fighting the 8th demon, the one history forgot something went terribly wrong. That demon king didn't just kill me, he followed me into this new life. He's inside me now, lurking in the shadows of my consciousness, waiting to take control. As far as I remember, my end was brutal. Everyone was dead. I clutched my core crystal in my hand, the one thing that had made me who I was. Then it disappeared. Proof that my time was up. I am Aang, the world's strongest warrior, or at least I was. Now I'm dying. Maybe I never deserved that title. Strongest warrior. What good is strength when you can't save anyone? I'd killed almost all 7 of the ancient demons. Every single one of them fell by my hand. But then I discovered the truth. There was an 8-finned demon, something I didn't even know could exist. That monster killed me. It's my fault. Humanity is doomed. I was supposed to be the most powerful, the one everyone relied on. Without me, there's nothing left to stop them. I still don't understand what that demon was trying to do. I remember it standing over me, pinning me down. Each strike sent agony through my body. Then it grabbed my arm and pulled. I knew this was the end. No one survives that. But then light, blinding, impossible light, flooded my vision. When it faded, I found myself standing in a crowd. Soldiers surrounded me on all sides. The sharp sound of salutes echoed in my ears. My eyes snapped open. Where am I? I looked down at myself, confusion flooding through me. I was already dead. How am I alive now? I touched my face, my arms. This doesn't feel like a dream. It feels real. I pressed my face against the nearest wall, rubbing hard. Pain shot through me. Wait, this isn't my face. My body felt weak, fragile, nothing like before. I screamed without thinking. What has happened? Where am I? I stood in the middle of a massive crowd. Young soldiers in training uniforms packed the courtyard. Stone buildings rose around us. Recognition hit me like a punch to the gut. This is an academy. The Helio City Training Academy. The place where all warriors begin. A commanding voice cut through the noise. Have you understood everything I said? Have I made myself clear? I turned toward the voice. A captain stood on an elevated platform, his posture rigid and authoritative. His name came to me somehow, Captain Tang. He continued, his voice booming across the courtyard. From today forward, you will begin your entry examination to become warriors. A warrior is a symbol of protection, a symbol of hope. This is the identity you must earn. I felt dizzy. This can't be real. Captain Tang launched into a history lesson that chilled me to my core. In the year 3000 AD, 6 ancient celestial kings opened the ActionToon. Demons poured into our world and began slaughtering humanity. Our scientists studied them desperately, trying to understand their physiology. They discovered the core, the source of demonic power. He paused for effect. Humans learned to awaken these cores within themselves. We could harness demonic abilities without becoming demons ourselves. This discovery saved our species. My chest tightened. I know all this. I lived through it. 60 years ago, Captain Tang's voice grew heavier. The greatest warrior this world has ever known led humanity against the demons. His name was Aang. He was given the status of king. The war lasted weeks. Thousands died. Cities fell. Wait, 60 years ago. I watched him speak about me like I was ancient history. But that means we lost many heroic warriors in that conflict, he said solemnly, including Aang himself. He died defeating the highest ranked demon, the 7-finned ancient. My hands clenched into fists. 7th? No, that's wrong. Captain Tang had no idea. None of them did. The highest ranked demon wasn't 7th, it was 8th. I saw it. I fought it. Its power was so far beyond my capabilities that I didn't stand a chance, and it killed me. The truth crashed over me like a wave. I haven't gone back in time. I've been thrown forward 60 years into the future. If you don't fight, you will die. Captain Tang's shout snapped me back to the present. Warriors are the pillars of society. We are hope. We are protection. Do you understand what it means to be a warrior? The crowd roared in agreement. Hundreds of voices united. I stayed silent. Captain Tang's eyes swept across the courtyard. Then they locked onto me. His expression darkened. He stepped down from the platform and walked directly toward me. The crowd parted. "You there," he called out. "Do you not understand what a warrior means?" My throat felt dry. I couldn't speak. "What is your name?" he demanded. I froze. What do I tell him? That I'm Aang, the legendary warrior he just finished eulogizing. That I somehow came back 60 years in the future. He stepped closer, his face inches from mine. "I asked you a question. Answer me, or I'll consider it an insult." My eyes darted down. There, embroidered on my uniform shirt, was a name tag, .aang. No. This can't be right. Captain Thames followed my gaze. He read the name, and his expression shifted to something between disgust and disappointment. "You share your name with the greatest warrior who ever lived," he said coldly, "but you don't have a single spark of the spirit needed to justify that name." He placed his hand on my shoulder. The pressure made me stumble. My legs nearly gave out. This body is pathetically weak. I couldn't even handle a simple touch. In my prime, I could have shattered mountains. Now, I could barely stand. Captain Tang leaned in close. "Never use that name lightly again. Show some respect for those who earned it." He released me, and I gasped for air. "You'd better be ready for your examination," he said, his voice sharp with warning. "I'll be watching you personally." He removed his hand from my shoulder and placed it there again, as if testing me. My body trembled under the weight. He turned back to address the entire group. "All of you, listen carefully. Report to the examination grounds immediately. I want to see your performance. Be ready for the physical test." The crowd began moving. I stood frozen, my mind racing. 60 years. I've been sent 60 years into the future, into someone else's body. Someone who shares my name, but has none of my power. I looked down at my trembling hands. I'm weak, powerless. Everything I once was is gone, but I'm alive. And I know the truth about the 8-finned demon that everyone else has forgotten. I was lying on the ground, my body aching from the humiliation of the physical tests. A boy approached me, concern written across his face. "Are you okay?" he asked. I forced myself to sit up. "I'm still alive." He smiled at that. "That's good to hear. I've heard your name is Aang. That's something to be proud of." He extended his hand. "My name is Lan Sino. I'll be with you during these tests." I shook his hand weakly. "So this is one of my squad mates in the Evolution Soldier examination." Before I could respond, a girl walked over. She looked at me with pure disdain in her eyes. "Are you really called Aang? Does someone like you even deserve that name?" She studied me like I was an insect. "What do you even have? You just share the name. Your capabilities are nowhere near matching it." Lan leaned in and whispered, "That's C. Tulu. She's an Evolution Soldier candidate like us." C. Tulu crossed her arms. How immature and childish, falling down after just one test. Anger flickered inside me. Who does this girl think she is? What does it matter to her what my name is? Lan noticed my expression and quickly added, "You don't know her yet. She's always like this. Si Tulu is the most capable soldier in our entire batch. Some people call her the cold-blooded demon." He lowered his voice even more. "She's from the sea to family one of the highest noble families that operate this entire academy." My mind froze for a moment. Sea to family? Why does that name sound so familiar to me? Lan helped me to my feet. "Come on, let's get you up." "Thanks," I muttered. From behind us, I heard the sound of a camera shutter. A girl stood there, grinning while holding up her phone. "This is a perfect moment," she said cheerfully. I stared at her. "You can ignore me. I'm not doing anything to you. Just keep doing what you're doing." Is she crazy? What is she trying to do? Lan frowned. "Why did you take our picture? What's the point of that?" The girl Sue, I learned her name, was just shrugged. "I wanted to capture the moment between you two boys." I suddenly understood what she was implying. My face went red. We're not gay." The whole situation felt bizarre. What is she thinking in that strange mind of hers? The scene shifted as we moved to the physical evolution field. All the students gathered there, lined up and ready. I felt a surge of confidence despite my earlier failures. I was once the strongest warrior in the world. Passing these tests should be simple. I'll shock everyone. I'll break records that have never been broken before. The first test began a race. We took our positions. The gun fired. I pushed forward with everything I had, channeling what little energy this weak body possessed. I'll move fast. I'll break the record, but reality hit me hard. I came in last place. Dead last. My body shook uncontrollably. I could barely stand. I did break the record for the slowest time. This body is utterly pathetic. The next test measured strength. Again, I came in last. My wrist twisted painfully under the minimal weight. Everyone watched my humiliation unfold. Then came the jump test. I barely managed 1 meter. Tulu cleared 2 meters easy. I couldn't even beat a girl. The embarrassment burned through me. Tulu walked past, smirking. You're weak and stupid. I looked at the rankings posted on the board. I came in first from the bottom. I was almost eliminated entirely. This is the worst result in the entire history of the evolution examination. Lan came over and tried to encourage me, but Sue started taking pictures again. What is wrong with this girl and her camera obsession? Across the field, I noticed Captain Teng speaking with some other instructors. I couldn't hear them, but their glances in my direction told me everything I needed to know. The scene shifted to show their conversation more clearly. That Aang came in last. One instructor said, "Should we even let him proceed to the second evolution test? Shouldn't we eliminate him here?" Captain Teng crossed his arms thoughtfully. "I want to know more about him. I see some spark in that boy. Pass him through to the next evolution. Let's see if he can stake his life on it." Relief washed over me when I learned I'd advanced. I have to keep moving forward, no matter what. The next stage began. Everyone gathered in the preparation area. I stretched my stiff muscles, trying to loosen this pathetic body. But now, I felt genuine confidence returning. This next test is about synchronization frequency. Physical strength doesn't matter here. This measures willpower, mental fortitude, the strength of your spirit. In my previous life, my maximum synchronization frequency reached 96%. That has nothing to do with physical capability. My body may be hopeless, but my frequency should be far ahead of everyone here. It depends on willpower alone. I'll show everyone who mocked me exactly who I am. I'll prove them completely wrong. I'm confident I can pass this easily. We entered the testing field. All the students lined up, waiting their turn. When I put on the synchronization suit, I was genuinely impressed. This armor has advanced so much in 60 years. It's incredibly light compared to what I remember. I really like it. The first frequency test began. Tulu stepped forward. She completed the synchronization, and her frequency reading displayed clearly, 39%. The testing staff looked shocked. Tulu herself seemed surprised. Then a confident smile spread across her face. She looked nervous about the achievement, like she couldn't quite believe it. I watched carefully. She really is capable. That's impressive. The wire disconnected from the chest plate of her armor. The aura readings had been incredibly high during her test. Very strange and powerful. As Tulu stepped down, everyone erupted in conversation. She's really the best student in our class. She knows martial arts perfectly. She's from the highest noble family. She's so beautiful too. Even her hair is amazing. Every single thing about her received praise. It went on forever. The scene shifted to show Tulu privately celebrating. She looked genuinely happy, almost giddy. This is wonderful. I passed with the highest score. No one got ahead of me. Jealousy burned in her voice. No one can surpass me. No one. I had to admit, her frequency was legitimately impressive. Achieving 39% synchronization on the first attempt is a massive accomplishment. Lan leaned over to me. She's incredibly powerful. There's no one like her in our batch. He glanced at me sympathetically. You have such a slim build, and your physique is even weaker than hers. I nodded slowly. I can feel her power. She is capable. Aren't you nervous? Lan asked. I smiled slightly. I know what's going to happen. Lan looked confused. What do you mean? The testing continued. Students went one after another. 9%, 10%, 12%. Some passed with 12. Others couldn't handle feel the mental strain. One girl screamed, "Stop it, stop it." She collapsed out of the test, unable to continue. Then Lan's turn came. His synchronization hit 24%. He passed successfully. After him, Sue stepped up. Her frequency registered at 30%. She passed as well. Captain Tang observed from the side, discussing the results with his fellow instructors. Lan performed very well. All these soldiers show real capability. One instructor nodded. This batch has 6 people above 30% synchronization. That puts them in C rank range immediately. These soldiers are excellent. Yes, absolutely correct. Captain Tang agreed. Then he frowned. Though, there are some poor quality candidates who are essentially useless. Who? The instructor asked. Captain Thames pointed directly at me. Him? I stepped forward with absolute confidence. Now I'll win. Now they'll all see. Some soldiers muttered behind me. Why is he even taking this test? This was his last chance. What's the benefit? If he was going to pass, he would have done it in the physical tests first. He's going to fail and get eliminated for sure. I ignored them all. I was completely confident. Once I show them my frequency, everyone will be shocked. I stepped forward and chose the red core. The strength core. The psychology behind cores is simple. Each color grants different powers. Red represents strength. Yellow represents defense. Green represents recovery. Blue represents agility or speed. These are the most common. The rarest is purple, which grants supernatural abilities. Even more rare is black, which controls space and time. I chose red. I'll use raw power to fight my way forward. I placed all my equipment in position and fitted the core into the slot at the bottom of my chest. Immediately, a lock mechanism emerged and pierced into my chest. Pain shot through me, but I gritted my teeth as everything began synchronizing properly inside my body. My willpower started charging, building up like a wave ready to crash. The synchronization completed. Now the frequency test will begin. The testing staff called out from their stations. Are you ready? Do you have any problems? Suddenly, the resting area flooded with light. Everyone sitting there turned to stare. What's happening? What kind of reaction is this? I opened my eyes fully. Time to show them the strongest synchronization they've ever witnessed. All the people in the observation room watched in stunned silence as my synchronization power climbed rapidly. 40% in one go. But I was disappointed. Only 46%. In my previous life, I reached 96%. I'm not even close to my maximum. I grounded myself and put enormous effort into achieving higher synchronization. My power kept climbing. More. I can do more. I pushed everything inside me to reach my maximum capacity. The numbers kept rising. 50%, 60%, 70%. Captain Tang watched from his observation post, his eyes widening. He pressed against the glass. If this boy pushes any harder, he'll break through his limits. His agent spoke urgently beside him. Sir, his frequency is still increasing. In the testing area below, students whispered frantically among themselves. Is he cheating? There must be something wrong with his armor. This can't be real. They didn't understand. I'm not cheating. This is my normal power. This is my aurora. The same aura that once forced entire armies to their knees. I felt completely confident. I'm achieving my true frequency again. My power is returning. 80%. But then something went wrong. My eyes snapped open wider. A strange feeling washed over me, dark and suffocating. It pushed me down violently. I started falling, my legs giving out beneath me. Weakness consumed me. A strange presence surrounded me, wrapping around my consciousness like chains. I lost control. My frequency plummeted. Blood poured from my nose and mouth. I collapsed onto the platform, unable to move my body properly. Everything shut down at once. My frequency stopped, dropping at 10%. The assistant commander's voice crackled over the intercom. I think his core has shattered. Or perhaps there was a malfunction with the armor. Captain Tang crossed his arms, his expression neutral. Yes, there must have been an armor problem. How could a useless kid achieve that level of synchronization anyway? He took a deep breath and consulted his clipboard. His power is at 10%. That means he barely passed. If it had dropped below 10%, he would have been eliminated. I lay there, my condition deteriorating rapidly. Everything hurt, my vision blurred. approached and looked down at me. "Is your condition stable?" I couldn't speak. My throat felt like it was filled with broken glass. From across the testing field, Tulu watched. I could see the satisfaction on her face. She thought I was going to break her record. She's happy I failed. This means everything to her. Sue appeared from the side, her camera clicking away, capturing my humiliation. "My condition is terrible. I'm barely conscious." I sat in the recovery area afterward, drowning in depression. What happened to me? I was able to reach 80% in a single breath. Did my core malfunction? Did something break inside me? The door to the recovery room suddenly burst open. An officer called out sharply, "Attention!" Everyone stood up immediately. Captain Temps entered, his presence commanding the entire space. He addressed us all. "You have passed the synchronization assessment. Now be ready for the last evaluation. This is where you prove yourselves." He paused for effect. "Real, practical combat. You will fight demons for the first time. These will be normal class demons, but this will test your actual combat skills." The students erupted in shocked whispers. "We just passed synchronization. How can we fight already? This is too soon." Captain Thames silenced them with a gesture. "Form your lines and start moving. The next test begins now." All the students filed out. I tried to stand, but my legs wouldn't support me properly. I stumbled forward, barely making it in front of Captain Tang. I wanted to tell him, "I'm going to die if I go into combat like this. My condition is that bad." Tang looked at me briefly, then turned away. He ignored me completely. I looked too pathetic to even acknowledge. As I limped away, something fell from my pocket. A crystal clattered onto the floor. Temps noticed it immediately. He bent down and picked up the crystal, examining it closely. Then he looked up at me. I caught his gaze for just a moment. Our eyes met. What is he thinking? Does he recognize what this crystal is? Will it reveal something about me? He stared at the crystal, then back at me, his expression unreadable. What will he do with this discovery? Morning arrived. Birds flew around the walled city, circling near the massive gate where we stood waiting. The door suddenly glowed with light, then slowly opened. Everyone erupted in excitement. Most of these students were leaving the city for the first time in their lives. Their faces lit up with anticipation and fear mixed together. I stood there, feeling numb. I've been isolated for 60 years. I don't know what's changed out there. What's waiting for us beyond these walls? We moved forward together, heading toward the open gate. Before we left, they gave me a replacement core. My original one had shattered during the synchronization test, so I needed a new one to proceed. I hoped this wouldn't cause any side effects, but the moment I stepped outside and my foot touched the ground beyond the wall, something strange happened. A shockwave erupted from my body. It radiated outward in all directions, moving incredibly fast. The wave spread far beyond the walled city, racing through the jungle that surrounded us. Through the shockwave, I could sense everything. I felt every demon in range. All of them reacted to my presence. Then I saw something through the wave's perception. A cave, deep inside the jungle, hidden from view. The shockwave penetrated into its depths. Inside that cave sat a finned demon. The creature felt my wave wash over it and jerked in shock. How is this possible? The demon growled to itself. A higher ranked demon is here. How can that be? I snapped back to reality, my mind reeling. What was that? What just happened to me? A voice called from behind. "Are you moving forward or not?" I turned quickly. "Sorry for stopping. I'm coming." Lan appeared beside me, concern on his face. "What happened to you back there?" "Nothing," I lied. "I'm fine." A coordinator stepped forward, addressing our group. "Listen up. Form your teams now. Make groups of 4. I nodded. "Understood." Sue bounced over enthusiastically. "This is going to be great. It's the perfect strategy for all of us to work together." I sighed. "Don't put so much pressure on me." Tulu walked past, her expression cold. "This is ridiculous. I can't believe I have to work with weaklings." She moved ahead without another word. I stood alone for a moment, expecting no one to want me on their team. I'm too weak, too unreliable. Why would anyone choose me? But then Lan and another student approached. "Come on, Ang, you're with us." Gratitude flooded through me. At least someone is willing to give me a chance. Sue immediately pulled out her camera and started snapping pictures. Our team is formed. This is such a proud moment. We need to document this. What is with said, "This girl and her camera." The coordinator gathered everyone's attention and began explaining the challenge. "You see this steel barrier here? This fog is special. It will keep you relatively safe from the strongest monsters, but your challenge will still be dangerous and accurate." He gestured to the misty area beyond. "You'll work in teams of 4. One person will carry the core device. You'll hunt in the fog outside these walls. When you activate the core, monsters will be drawn to your location. You must fight them." He paused, letting that sink in. "The more points you earn from defeating monsters individually and as a team, the higher your ranking. This is your chance to prove you deserve to call yourselves warriors." The first squad moved out immediately. They activated their core device. Within moments, monsters began emerging from the fog. The squad engaged them, weapons flashing. They managed to defeat several creatures, though some squad members fell during the fight. One squad returned, battered but successful. The next group headed out. Then another, from a command platform overlooking the testing ground. Several captains observed the proceedings. Captain Dajia from the Lu family stood watching with sharp eyes. She was known for her tactical brilliance. Captain Thames stood beside her, arms crossed. A younger captain was also present, representing the powerful C family. He spoke confidently. "The C family students will have a significant advantage here. Our training is superior." Another captain named Chu nodded thoughtfully. "Some of these students will become excellent warriors. I can see the potential." But Captain Tang's eyes fixed on one particular student. He pointed. "There's that one." Ang Chu followed his gaze. "The one who shattered his core. Very strange circumstances surrounding that boy." Captain Dejaya turned to Thames. "What do you think about him?" Thames frowned. "Don't call me Tank. I don't like that nickname." Dagia smiled slightly. "Only I can call you Tank. It suits you." I said. "Don't call me that," Temps repeated, irritation creeping into his voice. But Dajaya ignored him and asked seriously, "Tell me, is the ranking system fixed here? Are all the demons in this area truly finless? No higher ranked threats?" Tang answered with confidence. "Don't worry, no demon has breached this area in days. Everything is secure. All the creatures you'll encounter will be finless demons, the lowest rank, even if something stronger somehow appeared. We're standing right here to protect these students and observe them." I listened to their distant conversation while preparing myself mentally. They think everything is safe. They think only finless demons are out here. But I felt something different in that shockwave. Something much more dangerous lurking in the depths of that cave. They have no idea what's really waiting out there. The previous group completed their test and returned to the staging area. The coordinator called out, "Next group, step forward." That was us. Our team moved into position, warming up and preparing ourselves mentally. I reached for the core device to activate it, but the moment my fingers touched it, Tulu snatched it away. She grabbed the core from my hand and started walking ahead. "Come on, follow me." Anger flared inside me. Why does she always need to be in the spotlight? Why does everything have to revolve around her being appreciated and praised? But she kept moving forward. "Let's go fight these monsters and show them our compatibility." Tulu led the charge, moving incredibly fast. She leaped into the air with perfect form, her body twisting gracefully. She landed in the center of the designated combat zone, pulled out her knife in one fluid motion, and slammed the core device into the ground. It activated immediately from the observation platform. Captain Dajia leaned forward. "That's remarkable. Her agility is exceptional. She has the complete capacity of a true martial artist." That martial arts background really shows. The fog churned. Monsters began emerging, drawn to the core's energy. They moved toward us with predatory intent. Tulu stood alone at the front, ready to face them all herself. I shouted loudly, "Wake up. We need to work together to defeat them." Lan heard me and activated his powers. Energy surged through his body. He made a massive leap forward, landing among the monsters. His fist connected with one creature's face in a devastating punch. The shockwave from his strike sent monsters flying backward. Several of them crashed to the ground, stunned. Captain Tang observed from above. "His strength is immense. That strength core is working exceptionally well for him." I drew my knife. Time to prove myself. "I'll kill them all." Su looked surprised. "You're really going to try?" Tulu smirked. "If you can do it, then go ahead." I started moving, jumping forward into the fray. Our entire team engaged the monsters simultaneously. Sue attacked first, engaging a demon in close combat. She moved with precision, targeting vital points repeatedly. Her blade found weak spots in the creature's defenses. She struck, withdrew, struck again. After landing a final blow, she kicked the monster's body away. It flew through the air and crashed in the distance. Lan punched another demon, sending it tumbling backward. Our teamwork was coming together, naturally. Captain Chu noticed from the platform. They're cooperating very well. Their coordination is amazing. He paused, watching Sue. That girl is impressive, beautiful, and skilled. Si Tulu faced off against the next monster. She locked eyes with the creature, then launched her first attack. Her knife plunged into its body. She activated her power through the blade. Strange energy orbs began forming inside the demon's flesh. She withdrew her weapon and threw the creature backward. Explode, she commanded coldly. The monster detonated instantly. It couldn't escape. Pieces scattered across the battlefield. Now it was my turn. Round 3. Me versus another monster. I moved forward, knife ready. I need to target the vital points. First, the neck. Second, the chest. Third, the abdomen. I struck quickly. My blade found the neck, then the chest. I shifted my angle and stabbed into the abdominal area. The monster staggered. I kicked it away and it collapsed, but I felt disappointed in myself. This body is so useless, so inadequate. In my previous life, I would have killed that creature in a single strike. Now it takes everything I have just to bring one down. The monster lunged at my face. I dodged to the side, then immediately attacked its vital point. Your reaction is too slow. I pushed the creature down and dodged another wild attack. I repositioned my knife, setting up for another strike. My blade found its mark again. The monster's physical condition deteriorated rapidly as it tried to work through the damage. It attempted another attack. I used my knife to push it back. Again, I struck its face. Another push backward. My blade connected once more, driving it away. Lan shouted from behind me, "What did you just do, Ang? You actually defeated that monster." Sue pulled out her camera, already snapping pictures. But Si Tulu glared at me with pure jealousy. She hates that I'm getting any attention at all. From the observation platform, Captain Dajia leaned forward with interest. "Who is that boy fighting so well?" Captain Teng noticed too, studying my movements carefully. He's evaluating my power and technique. On the battlefield, I stood over the dead monster, anger and exhaustion flooding through me. Sweat dripped down my face. I'm so tired already. Inside, frustration burned. I can't even use basic skills properly with this body. I get tired so quickly. I need to keep moving forward. I need to keep fighting. But then, I noticed something. The monster I'd just killed it was still moving slightly before I could react. Something strange erupted from the ground beneath it. Trees began gathering in that spot, their branches twisting unnaturally. What's happening? How is this possible? A massive hand burst through the monster's corpse, tearing it apart and throwing the pieces aside. From the torn remains, a figure emerged, a finned demon. My blood ran cold. The creature stood fully upright and began laughing. A strange, oppressive energy started spreading throughout the entire walled city area. All 3 captains reacted immediately, their expressions shifting to shock. Captain Tang's face darkened with fury. "What is a one-finned demon doing here?" He shouted to all the students. "Everyone, return to the city immediately. You cannot control this threat." The warriors started running. Panic spread through the ranks. The other captains moved forward to engage the demon directly. As they advanced, thick smoke began pouring from the creature's body. Obscuring everything, Captain Dajia rushed forward to protect the fleeing students, positioning herself between them and the demon. Then the demon spoke. Its voice was deep and grating. "Humans, tell me which one of you possesses demonic aura. Who among you has this power?" My mind raced. What is it talking about? Demonic aura? The demon continued, its voice growing more aggressive. "Tell me who it is." I felt my energy resonating here. "I will not leave until you reveal yourself." It moved forward, scanning the retreating students. Then its eyes locked onto our group. We froze in terror. "This is a one-finned demon. How can we possibly fight it? We're nowhere near strong enough." Situla's thoughts were written across her face. "It's going to kill me. I can't fight something like this. I can't even move against it." The demon approached approached me directly. Fear gripped my chest. I'm exhausted from fighting those weaker monsters. My body doesn't have the strength to face a one-finned demon. This is the first time in my life, both lives, that I'm completely helpless against a one-finned opponent. If I had my old body, I could defeat it easily, but now I'm nothing. The one-finned demon raised its hand. A laser-like energy formed in its palm, glowing with malicious power. It fired at all four of us simultaneously. The blast hit before we could move. We all fell unconscious to the ground instantly. I don't know what happened after that. My consciousness faded completely. The monsters stood over our bodies, laughing triumphantly. The captains charged forward in fury. Captain Tang roared, "How dare you touch them? How dare you?" But the demon only laughed harder. Branches from the tree-covered ground shot upward, wrapping around the rest of the students. The demon grabbed them with its wooden tendrils. Goodbye. Then it dove into the ground, pulling us all with it. The earth swallowed us whole. Captain Dajia watched helplessly. For warrior candidate Staken, she stared at the spot where we'd disappeared, her expression grim. The other captains looked into the newly formed cave entrance, hoping to see something, anything, but nothing remained visible underground. The demon continued running through hidden tunnels. It seemed to know exactly where it was going. Capitangel turned to the others. "Follow it now." The demon stopped in a jungle clearing. Captain Tang and Captain Dajia watched from above as it dove underground, taking us with it. Jia turned to Tang, frustration clear in her voice. "Did you really check this entire area thoroughly? I never thought you'd be so careless that you couldn't detect even a single demon here. You always detect them. How did this happen?" She shook her head in disbelief. "This has never happened before. We already tested this zone." Captain Tem descended from his vantage point. Jia and Chu looked up at him expectantly. "Where are the children?" Jia demanded. Tang steadied himself, then exploded. "Why did you stop here? Why aren't you following it? Why didn't you stop the demon?" Chu replied calmly, "Control yourself. It stopped here and went underground. That's where it entered." Jia added, "It disappeared into the earth right at this spot. It's extremely difficult to track now. This is an unexplored area where demons gather. It's their territory." Captain Thames placed his hand on the ground. His brother's face flashed through his mind. Rage consumed him. He slammed his fist into the earth repeatedly, cracking the surface. "It was my fault," he shouted between strikes. "I let this happen. All my fault." His fist came down again and again. "After this incident, the city must be in panic mode by now," he said through gritted teeth. Captain Chu watched with concern. "The three of us are here. We need to send a squad to detect the demon's location and clear this entire area. We have to eliminate this threat." Two approached Tank carefully. "Control yourself. Those children are brave. They'll take care of themselves." Jia moved closer to Tank. "Please, get yourself together." But Captain Thames pulled his hand away from them. "You two go. I'll start looking for them myself. Don't worry about me. I'll find them." Chu's eyes widened. "What are you saying, Tank? Are you serious about this?" Jia held up a hand, stopping Chu. "Step back. Let him go." She turned to Tang. "Okay, Tank, you can proceed." Tang stood without looking back. "I'm going." He vanished into the forest. Chu started after him, but Jia grabbed his arm. "If you try to stop him, he won't listen. Why waste your energy?" Chu sighed heavily. "I know his brother was kidnapped years ago and never found. That's why he blames himself for everything. It makes sense that he'd react this way after witnessing something similar." Jia nodded sadly. If his brother were alive today, Tank wouldn't be this worried about these children. He wouldn't go into panic mode like this. She paused. These kids reminded him of his brother. That's what's driving him. Underground, my eyes opened slowly. Where am I? I looked around the dark space. Is this underground? I checked myself over. All four of us are alive, at least. But where exactly are we? A voice spoke from behind me. "You managed to wake up. I knew you'd be the first." I spun around. The one-fin demon stood there, its fin clearly visible on its back. "A demon," I breathed. It smiled wickedly. "I knew you would wake up first and recover faster than the others. You're very different from typical humans. I'm curious about what kind of person you really are." Before I could respond, it struck me across the face. I flew backward backward and crashed to the ground. The binding that held me from behind snapped. The demon approached, studying me intensely. Why do you look like us? Why do you smell like us? Do humans really possess such power that they can pretend to be demonic? That was never possible before. Anger flared through me. What are you trying to say? What are you accusing me of? I activated my power. Energy surged through my body. The demon staggered backward and fell. I grabbed a piece of wood from the ground as a weapon. I lunged at the demon, but it dodged with incredible speed. It began attacking again, immediately. You're very fast, it said, impressed, but let me show you real speed. It started striking at me rapidly. I dodged the first attack and moved backward. The demon pursued relentlessly, closing the distance. What's happening? I need to handle this situation. This is terrible. If I had my body from my previous life, this creature wouldn't still be alive. I was so much more powerful back then, but now I have to protect these 3 unconscious people behind me. I can't let them die here. I moved forward and engaged the demon directly, fighting like my life depended on it. As we exchanged blows, I analyzed its movements completely. It's a red core demon, high-level agility, destructive power in its joints. That's the source of its superior reflexes and devastating attacks. The demon lunged at me again. I dodged, but not fast enough. Its claws raked across my arm, drawing blood. Pain shot through me. I understood what I had to do. If I want to defeat him, I have to take this attack head on. This is my last chance. The demon thrust its arm toward me. In that moment, I saw my opening. I moved past its guard and attacked its joints directly, the weak points I'd identified. I grabbed its arm as it pierced into me. Pain exploded through my body, but I didn't let go. I pulled the limb out of my flesh and twisted with all my remaining strength. The demon's arm snapped. I threw it backward. The monster screamed in agony. I glared at it, blood dripping from my wound. You bastard, you didn't even realize you're just a one-finned demon. The demon started laughing despite its injury. Then it struck me with devastating force in the stomach. The impact launched me backward. I slammed into the wall and everything went dark. My condition deteriorated instantly. I couldn't control my body anymore. Unconsciousness dragged me under. As my vision faded, I heard the demon speaking. You know my weakness, human, but you don't know my type. I can repair myself. I can recover. Through blurred vision, I saw green energy emanating from its body. I have 2 cores. One is green, the healing core. Watch. Its broken arm began regenerating before my eyes. When I forced my eyes open again, rage filled me. How can he heal himself? Have demons evolved this much in 60 years? Can they all do this now? The demon approached me slowly. You attacked me well before, but now I'll give you a proper response. It struck me with its core-enhanced attack. Agony tore through me. I grabbed at its head desperately, trying to fight back, but my strength was gone. The demon stood at me curiously. I don't understand what kind of demon you are. I can't sense your powers clearly, but regardless, I felt my consciousness slipping away. I'm fighting for my life, but I can't control myself anymore. We're going to die here. I tried everything, but I still couldn't save us. My thoughts became fragments. I'll be killed here, just like before. I don't care about my own life anymore. Was already killed once. I'll die here the same way. I'm so ashamed. I apologize to everyone. I tried to accept my final moments. This is death coming for me again. The demon watched, checking if I was truly dead or just another weak human. It opened its massive jaws. I'll eat you now. But as its mouth widened to consume me, something strange awakened inside my body. A voice, my voice, but not my voice, roared from within. What is happening? Who will eat me? Who will kill me? I was unconscious. I knew nothing about what happened next. Power erupted from my core. Aura poured out in waves. The demon stumbled backward, eyes wide with terror. My core began shattering, but something else was awakening. My consciousness fragmented further. The core fell from my chest. The monster stared in shock as strange powers manifested around my body. My aura increased exponentially. Then demonic fins emerged from my back. I started transforming. My body twisted and changed. I turned into something dangerous, something monstrous, a demon. My powers surged beyond anything this weak body had contained before. A massive shockwave exploded outward, shooting straight up through the earth to the sky above. The shockwave was so powerful that the one-finned demon was obliterated instantly, killed by the pressure alone. My transformation completed, my abilities fully awakened. Another devastating shockwave burst forth. I stood there, no longer human, a demon in truth. Other demons in the underground cavern sensed the change. They emerged from the shadows. The first demon dropped to its knees immediately. "My lord," bowing deeply, "you have come at last." Yes, I have finally arrived. But the voice that answered wasn't mine. It came from the demon I'd become. "I am here." Sometime earlier, Captain Teng searched through the forest for the missing children. He encountered monsters along his path and killed them systematically. One demon after another fell to his blade. He wiped blood from his weapon and surveyed the area. Only lower level demons here, no higher ranked threats, and still no sign of the children. He clenched his fists. "I have to find them. They're not anywhere nearby. I need to keep searching. I have to locate them before nightfall." He looked toward the sky. Darkness was creeping in. Then he felt it, a massive shockwave rippling through the air. The energy was overwhelming, dangerous beyond measure. Tang's eyes widened. "That shockwave is incredibly powerful. Where is it coming from?" He turned toward the source. "It's coming from that direction." He started running underground. The demon King Crimson stood over my transformed body. Other demons had gathered, kneeling before him. "Keep bowing before me," Crimson commanded coldly. He surveyed the cavern, then spoke to the assembled demons. "I never imagined that when I returned, the world would be exactly as dark as it was before. Answer me, are those 5 demon lords still ruling?" One demon raised its head slightly. "Yes, my lord, the 5 kings still lead. No new lords have been appointed." Crimson laughed bitterly. "They're still living peacefully, are they?" His laughter grew louder, more manic. He awakened more of his power, energy crackling around him. "They've forgotten about me. It's been 70 years since I've walked among them. I am the 8-finned demon king. I chose to inhabit the body of humanity's strongest warrior so I could become even more powerful and achieve true reincarnation." His expression darkened. "But this body has disappointed me greatly. It's far too weak. I can never use my full powers in this pathetic vessel." Crimson turned to face a 1-finned demon directly. "This is the last remnant of my consciousness. If I don't complete the reincarnation process properly, my situation will become dire." He paced, thinking aloud. "To make a proper appearance in this world, I'll need to awaken this body completely. Reach full awakening through gradual evolution. I'll have to awaken all of this body's latent powers," Crimson explained. "I'll trigger his fin memory repeatedly so he can slowly grow fins and evolve properly. It's a patient process." "Fin memory?" the demon asked. "What is that exactly?" Crimson smiled darkly. "All finned demons have access to ancestral memories stored in our bodies at higher levels. These memories guide our evolution forward. Fin memory is recorded through successful evolution attempts. It's an ability only our kind can use. Normal monsters cannot access it." He continued, "This is why we grow fins. Our fin memory allows us to surpass all other monster generations. Right now, Aang's body is equivalent to a finless demon like you, but once his fin memory awakens, he'll slowly evolve." "How does one awaken fin memory?" The demon pressed. "By defeating higher level demons and devouring their powers," Crimson said simply. "He'll have to evolve himself through combat and consumption." Crimson turned around. "I'll keep watch over this process to ensure proper awakening." The 1-finned demon prostrated itself. "I will support you completely, my lord. I'm ready to be your right hand or left hand. I'll help you in any way." Crimson's hand shot out. In one swift motion, he decapitated the demon. "You're not worthy enough to help me," Crimson said coldly, watching the body fall. "Your only worth is the power I can extract from you for this body." He absorbed the demon's essence, drawing its energy into Aang's body. "These powers will help awaken his fin memory." Crimson focused, adjusting the absorbed power carefully. "Aang, don't disappoint me. Move your level forward. Awaken your powers properly." He smiled grimly. "Slowly, you will reach the power of the 8th fin. I hope you'll succeed." Crimson released control of the body. Aang collapsed like an empty shell. "When the time comes, I will return." Crimson's voice echoed as his presence faded. The fin memory activated in Aang's DNA. Strange power flooded through his unconscious form as Crimson's essence embedded itself deeper. My consciousness drifted through darkness and memory. I saw a battlefield. A soldier reached toward me. My king, our Sangri king, look at me. I don't want to die. I want to see you one more time. I moved forward, grasping his hand. You won't die. We'll win here. We'll make it through this. But as I held his hand, I remembered everyone died in that battle. How could he possibly be alive? The soldier's face blurred as unconsciousness pulled me deeper. My eyes snapped open. I was lying on a bed. It was just a dream. I laughed weakly. Those memories are still haunting me. A voice came from across the room. You're awake. I turned my head. My teammates were standing there, Lancy, Tulu, and Sue. Sue rushed forward excitedly. He's awake. Don't come too close, I said quickly, pulling back. Sue stopped, confused. Why are you changing color? What's happening to you? Did that demon do something to you? I looked at her, bewildered. I'm too close to you. Move back. What are you talking about? What change? Lan stepped forward. Wait, are you okay? Are you feeling alright? That's the first thing we need to know. I tried to piece together my memories. As far as I remember, a demon took us to his cave. What happened after that? Everything's fine now, Lan assured me. The door opened. Captain Teng entered the room, his expression serious. I think you remember some things, Teng said slowly, but not everything. He approached my bedside. Tell us everything that happened in that cave. We need to know every detail. I noticed two other captains standing near the wall alongside Captain Teng. I turned to Teng. What are you doing here? Captain Gi learned her name, later spoke up. The four of you were brought here because of Thames. He rescued you. Captain Thames immediately responded. Don't call me Tang Tang. But Gia smiled and called him Tang Tang anyway. The other students noticed and whispered among themselves. His nickname is Tang Tang. The third captain explained, we found all four of you outside the cave. You were completely unconscious. We didn't find the one-finned demon anywhere. Since we couldn't locate it, we assume that's why you're all safe. Captain Gia looked directly at me. You were the only one in a coma. The others woke up much sooner. She handed me a mirror. You mentioned the cave. Can you tell us what you remember? I looked at my reflection and froze. My hair has changed. It's shining differently. Parts of it are turning white. What's happening here? Is this a side effect of my reincarnation? Or did something strange occur in the cave? I was unconscious after the demon attacked. I don't know what happened during that time. I don't understand any of this. I can't tell them I've been reincarnated. They'll never believe I was once the greatest warrior. That's impossible to explain. As far as I remember, I said carefully. My eyes were open briefly. I knew I was in a cave, but then I lost consciousness again. That's all I know. Captain Teng studied me intensely. Is he thinking too much about this? What exactly did he see in that cave? Tang looked troubled, but I genuinely didn't have answers for him. What about the blood marks on the walls? Temps pressed. Before I could respond, Captain Chu stepped forward. Your name is Ang. You share your name with that legendary warrior. That's admirable. He paused. Your test results are very unusual. Your foundation is weak, but your combat abilities are surprisingly strong and capable. Have you fought demons before? No, I answered honestly. I've never fought a demon before this, but I'm passionate about combat. I always keep detailed analysis and information in mind so I can be prepared when facing demons. Captain Gia nodded thoughtfully. I think he's a theoretical person who works according to strategy before implementing practical action. She turned to Tamps. Tamps, should we consider him for the Cultivate Pendant Warrior program? I suddenly remembered something important. Wait, did we pass? Sue answered excitedly. Yes, we passed the warrior examination, and we're still a team. Lan added, the monster attack was considered an accident. Captain Tang passed us and officially formed us into a team. Sue smiled. We were just waiting for you to wake up so we could move forward together. See, Tulu crossed her arms. We're already far behind compared to other teams. Far behind. I asked, in what way? Points are awarded based on mission completion, she explained coldly. Your team hasn't earned any points yet. Our score is 0, and you were in a coma for 3 days. 3 days. I was unconscious for that long. See, Tulu continued. Our squad needs to get ready immediately. She adjusted her hair and put on her uniform. Captain Tem changed into his official gear as well. Sue dressed in her uniform and I pulled mine on. I looked pretty good in this, actually. As we walked through the city, people stared and whispered. Another team is starting. After 3 days, Captain Teng is with them. They're very young. Maybe they're going on their next mission already. They seem to have good potential. Captain Teng gathered us together. Let me explain the principles and structure. First, congratulations to all of you. You have officially become warriors. He smiled. I'm very happy for you. You're fortunate to be living and working with friends you can trust. He continued, as I told you before, there will be teams of 4. I will be the captain in charge of your team. I oversee 9 teams total. I believe you'll stand well among them. Stand among them. I asked, what does that mean exactly? I'm confused. How did the rules change so much? In the past, we just had to kill demons and complete missions. There wasn't this competitive structure. Lan leaned over. You didn't hear about the small team points ranking system. Small team points ranking. I repeated, what's that? You really are new to this, Lan said. We're the lowest ranked team right now. These points help us advance through the system. Don't lecture me, I said. I understand the concept. Captain Teng spoke louder. You need to compete against the other teams. I'm in charge of 9 teams specifically to prevent cheating and ensure fair competition. I guide the teams and help them progress. He explained further. As I mentioned, I oversee 9 teams. You'll be competing against the other 7 teams under my command. To earn points, you complete various missions. Every month, there's a ranking evaluation. The 9 teams across the 3 captains' commands are assessed. The top 2 teams receive the highest recognition and rewards. He paused. The remaining 6 teams compete among themselves. The last place team receives punishment duty. They join the cleaning crew, Sue whispered. That's why the streets are always so clean. Every month, 1 team from each batch gets cleaning duty as punishment. Captain Temps continued, these are the rules warriors operate under. If you want to advance through competition, you must follow them. Demons are still evolving, so warriors have no time to relax. He turned to Lu. Lu, you scored the highest points during the examination. Therefore, you're appointed team leader. Does everyone agree? Lan nodded enthusiastically. I'm very happy that Miss C is becoming our leader. Sue added, I support Miss C as our leader completely. I stayed silent. Why didn't they choose me? I was the most powerful warrior in history. People used to call me king. We moved forward for the official parade. Tulu stood straighter. I will complete every mission perfectly. I won't make any mistakes. I'll be a good leader. She seemed genuinely pleased to have this opportunity. In the afternoon, Captain Teng guided us to begin our first mission assignment. Whenever there's a problem, you can come talk to me. Now go. All of us responded, yes sir. Tulu took charge immediately. We need to go to the mission board. We have to choose our first assignment. We're already 3 days behind schedule. We need to move forward quickly. I noticed something important was already bothering her. She looked frustrated. I can't believe I didn't become team leader, she muttered under her breath. How is this possible? I made the highest score. But then Sue interrupted cheerfully. Wait, we forgot something very important. Tulu looked confused. What? Our first official team picture. Sue pulled out her camera. I sighed. How crazy is she about photographs? But I had to admit, we should take a picture. I agree. We took our official team photo. Though Tulu's mood remained sour, the scene shifted to the terrace above, where the 3 captains stood together. Captain Chu asked, what are you thinking about, Thames? Captain Jia answered for him. He's wondering why finless demons were found dead in that cave. What caused it? Chu nodded. And why were there bloodstains everywhere, with no signs of demon activity explaining them? Jia continued. You're basically asking if the kids did whatever happened in there. Is that even possible? Captain Tem spoke quietly. I feel something else entirely. I think Aang did something. His powers are very strange. I sensed something from him, but I still couldn't identify exactly what. Jia grabbed Tang's shoulder. Don't think too much about it. The kids came back safe. There's no problem, Chu added. This is a small concern. You don't need to worry. They'll never betray us. Just relax. But Captain Thames remained serious, his expression dark. I am serious about this, Jia said calmly. If there's something special about them, you can keep an eye on the team. Monitor them if you need to. The scene shifted back to us, standing before the mission board. I scanned the available assignments. missions. Only 3 A-level missions remained, each one awarded 10 points upon completion. Lan pointed at them excitedly. Brother Ang, I think we should take an A-level mission. They're the highest rank and give the most points. These last 3 are still available because they're difficult. See, Tulu considered this carefully. Lan continued. The points from A-level missions are greater than combining multiple B and C-level missions. B and C missions are safer, but A-level missions are much more rewarding. I nodded. Okay, I understand. If that's the case, we'll take an L-level mission. See, Tula's eyes gleamed with determination. We'll fight ahead of the other teams. We'll complete this mission successfully. We left the city to complete our missions. I activated my core, and immediately particles emerged from it, forming around my head. Nano wings. I was amazed. These helped me fly and increase my running speed significantly. The armor materialized across my entire body. It's completely different from what I remember. So much more advanced. This never existed before. The weapons are stored inside the nanoparticles too. This is incredibly beneficial technology. Nanotechnology this sophisticated never existed in my time. I never saw anything like this in my past life. Technology has advanced tremendously in 60 years. All of us gathered at the mission location, waiting for monsters to appear. We had to kill 2 finless demons in one operation. See, Tulu outlined the plan. Follow my instructions exactly. Move forward according to the strategy. The demons emerged from the fog, screaming. They looked terrifying. See, Tulu's mind raced. We have 3 more A-rank missions to complete today. We need to defeat them as quickly as possible. We have to finish them in one strike. Lan moved forward first and killed 1 demon swiftly. Then he took down 2 more in rapid succession. See, Tulu directed from behind. Follow the plan. If Ang attacks from behind, defeating them will be much easier. Su and I moved forward together, cutting down demons as we advanced. I'm thinking about breaking through their formation. Don't hesitate. The demons are right behind them. Lan engaged another demon, landing a powerful punch. Look at my fist. He struck 2 demons simultaneously, sending them flying backward. See, Tulu rushed in and attacked with her knife, injecting poison into both creatures. She landed gracefully and activated the poison's effects. Both demons exploded instantly. The performance was flawless, highly beneficial for our coordination. The fog cleared. Su cheered. We did an excellent job. We used our cores well and completed the mission. Lan agreed. This is very beneficial progress. We've come so far. He paused. But this mission was much harder than the fog combat during our examination. This was a real mission with actual stakes. Su pointed at the ground. Look, one of them dropped a red core. She picked it up, excitement lighting her face. It's amazing that we got a red core from killing a monster. See, Tulu addressed the team. Thanks to everyone for their hard work. Each person just earned 10 points. I held up my mission sheet, examining it closely. I'm amazed. Whatever mission we complete automatically updates on this paper. The points increase by themselves. Everything has become so high-tech. Technology has advanced to the point where missions tracked on paper automatically calculate your points. No manual work required. Everything happens automatically. Su pulled up the remaining mission options. We just completed 1 mission outside the city. Let's see what else we should do. She reviewed the list and her face fell. Either we have to capture 3 monsters alive, or we need to collect 10 cores, or 9 cores. These are very difficult missions. She sat down, frustrated. We spent the entire afternoon fighting just finless demons. We barely got anything. We're still at the bottom of the rankings. She shook her head bitterly. It's always the same. Those who arrive first take the good missions. Those who come last get nothing. Lan nodded sympathetically. You're right. This will be very difficult for us. But we're a team. We have to work together. Tulu stood up decisively. Everyone, listen to me. We need a solid plan. We have to complete the remaining missions quickly so we can move up in rank. We need to take on straight A rank missions and push forward. Everyone responded enthusiastically. Sue started taking pictures again. Lan said, "We've done excellent work so far. We'll keep doing this. We'll keep moving forward." But then Lan turned to me. "How should we approach this? What's our strategy?" I considered carefully. We can't wait around. We need to earn points to advance. It will be difficult, but we can push through this situation. I thought about the easy missions being taken. There's a saying, those who arrive first take the good opportunities, and those who come last get nothing. Something struck me then. I've lived more than 100 years across 2 lifetimes, but I'm genuinely enjoying being with these young people. They're energetic and don't give up easily. I like that about them. We need to complete these missions before sunset, I announced. Everyone rallied with enthusiasm, but Tulu looked irritated. That was my line. I should have said that because I'm the leader. He took all the spotlight. Darkness began creeping in. Lan captured a monster and called out, "Got one. We've caught all the monsters alive. This is good progress." Tulu checked her ammunition. "We're finished with our regular bullets. We caught finless demons, so now we need special tranquilizer rounds." I looked confused. What kind of bullets is she talking about? She noticed my expression. "Why do you always ask for explanations about everything?" "These are made from nano. They're designed to traumatize or paralyze demons so we can capture them. The weapons deploy from the nano wings." She waved dismissively. "It gets complex. Just accept it." I realized how much has changed. They render demons unconscious rather than just knocking them out. In my era, we had to physically beat them down and drag them back. Here, everything is more efficient. Lan sighed with relief. "Thank God we caught all the demons. I think our mission is complete. We'll get good points for capturing these 3. We had to fight many to catch just these 3 though. It was exhausting work." Sue checked the sky. "We should head home. The sun is setting. We need to move forward now." She explained urgently, "The biggest rule here is that we must return home before sunset. Otherwise, we'll receive punishment. Let's go home and eat," she said. "We can go to the dojo where we'll gather and have dinner, but first we need to confirm our location so the mission registers as complete and we receive our points." Suddenly, I felt a strange aura. My instincts flared. "Did you feel that?" I asked sharply. Before anyone could answer, bullets struck our captured monsters. All 3 creatures died instantly. Shock rippled through me. What happened? How did this occur? Who killed all our monsters? A voice called out mockingly, "I can never let you complete this mission." Sue spun around. "Who's here? Who killed all our monsters?" A squad emerged from the shadows. Their leader stepped forward, sneering at us. "You're the new team. How dare you take an air rank mission? How did you have the audacity to take a mission from our seniors?" He pointed accusingly. "We were the first ones interested in this mission. How dare you steal it from us? Who gave you the right to take missions that belong to us?" I stepped forward. "Who are you? What are you doing here?" Their leader, Captain Tarouche, answered with arrogance dripping from his voice. "We belong to the squad from the last batch. Our squad's name is Black Gun." He crossed his arms proudly. "We're more senior than you. We're one of the 9 squads under Captain Tang's command." He looked down at us. "Since you're from the new squads, you should respect your seniors. We share the same leader, after all." A girl from his squad added, "3 new squads entered this time with fresh recruits like you." Tarouche continued, "You're new, so show us proper respect. It's very disrespectful that you're not acknowledging our seniority." He moved forward aggressively. "You didn't even get our approval before taking an A-rank mission. Because we're seniors, you need permission from us first." He emphasized each word. "I don't think you're taking this seriously. You need to understand you always have to get permission from seniors. You have to show deference." Tulu's face flushed with anger. "We worked so hard to catch those demons. We struggled through every capture, and these people just killed them. Who is your leader?" she demanded. Tarouche pointed at himself. "I am the leader of this group." Tulu exploded forward, attacking immediately. but he dodged her strike easily. "How dare you attack your seniors?" Tarouche mocked. "You're so new, and you don't even know how to show respect. You need to use your brain." Tulu's rage intensified. "How dare you call yourself a senior?" She attacked again, but Black Gun Squad members intercepted Lan and Sue, blocking their path. "Move aside," one of them said. "They're very rude. We'll deal with them properly," Sue shouted angrily. "This is outrageous. You killed our targets. You're interfering with our mission aggression. Her voice cracked with frustration. "We caught them with so much difficulty. What gives you the right?" The leader shrugged casually. "What's the problem? We're just competing here. This is how competition works. So what do you want us to do about it?" He called his teammates forward. They looked eager for confrontation. One squad member muttered, "Are they crazy? Why did they come here challenging us? We've always dominated the new squads." Lan called out to me. I moved toward him. "The sun is about to set," he warned. "We need to leave." I didn't let him finish. I hid my movement behind him and launched forward, attacking with my leg extended. My strike connected with the leader's face, shattering his mask. He flew backward and crashed hard. His squad stared in shock. What did he just do to the leader? I addressed them all coldly. "Your biggest mistake was stopping us. We worked extremely hard to catch those 3 demons." Anger burned through me. These people are making up arbitrary rules, just like the corruption in my past life. My teammates looked stunned by my action. Si Tulu spoke quietly, impressed despite herself. "Good job." The Black Gun leader stood up slowly, fury radiating from him. "You don't know how to treat your seniors. I am Black Gun. Get ready for a real fight." He challenged us directly. His squad moved forward to engage. Si Tulu called to me. "Now we fight them too." The battle began. I engaged their leader while the others clashed around us. Suddenly, Captain Tang appeared and forcefully separated us, throwing fighters in opposite directions. The Black Gun leader steadied himself. I caught my balance as well. Captain Tang stood between us. "Do you know what you're doing here? I haven't come to stop you from fighting because it's against the rules." He gestured to the darkening sky. "I'm here because it's evening. Demons can appear at any moment. Staying here at night is extremely dangerous." The Black Gun leader started to respond, but Tang cut him off. Sue was still taking pictures, despite the chaos. Lan looked at her incredulously. "You have time to photograph this?" Captain Thames turned to us. "Did you really take an A-rank mission? Capturing demons alive is part of that classification, correct?" Si Tulu answered, "Yes, we needed more points, so we tried to catch those 3 demons alive. But the Black Gun squad destroyed all our efforts." Captain Tang nodded knowingly. "I understand. When I was training, seniors used to harass newer squads and interfere with their missions too." He paused. "This doesn't mean you shouldn't fight back. It's important to respond when challenged, but it's too late now to continue this." He addressed everyone. "Your points determine your advancement and engagement level. Your behavior matters, but harming others within reason is allowed. These are the rules that apply to you all. Take care to remember them." He looked at Lan and Sue specifically. "When your time comes, you won't face these same problems because you'll have advanced much further than this." Tang's voice grew firmer. "My reason for stopping this fight isn't because you're breaking rules. It's because nighttime here is extremely dangerous. Enter the city quickly." He turned to the Black Gun squad. "You should be ashamed of what you've done. You're not capable enough to call yourselves proper seniors." The seniors responded reluctantly. "Okay, we understand." They began withdrawing, but their leader approached me directly. "What's your name?" he asked. "Ang," I replied. He laughed mockingly. "Good name. Attached to the greatest warrior in history." What is he trying to say? He leaned closer. "Whatever points you try to earn, I will always be your obstacle. I'll never let you take points easily. I'll make everything difficult for you." His voice dropped to a threat. "This month, I'll do my best to bring you to rock bottom so you get punished and lose. I'll take revenge for that punch you landed on me. You cannot escape." He replaced his mask. "Black Gun, move out." His squad answered in unison and departed. Captain Thames watched them go. Black Gun isn't the strongest squad, but they're very cunning. They work well as a team, so they'll create serious problems for you. He continued, "There's no principle saying you have to just endure when someone creates problems. Defend yourselves." Thames paused. "The leader of Black Gun is a master of gun techniques. He has many abilities that make him difficult to fight. I know your new squad isn't weak, you're good warriors, but still, be careful." He gestured toward the city. "Okay, leave all this behind and return to the city now." Si Tulu started walking. She came over to me. "What were you doing back there? Trying to look cool?" She added sarcastically, "I think you only work to look cool and nothing else." I didn't respond. Lan approached approached me. "We're having dinner tonight. You should come." "I have other plans," I said. "What kind of plans?" Lan asked curiously. I didn't answer. I know exactly what my plans are. Tonight, I'll catch those demons alone. I'll earn all the points from this mission by myself. No one can stop me. Night fell over the city. Guards announced repeatedly through the streets, "It is forbidden to leave the city after dark." I stood near the gates, observing. No guards are actually stationed here. Everyone seems to be at home where they should be. I should be there too, but I still have to complete my mission. Something felt strange about the security setup. They've opened an emergency gate and left it unattended. Signs are posted everywhere, but there's no manpower actually guarding it. Can anyone just leave the city? Why is the gate open underground? Are they insane? Is there some purpose to this? The truth is, I won't have to worry about anyone stopping me from finding demons at night. This will be an excellent opportunity for me to catch them myself, but I'm alone, so I'll have to use the old method from my time forcefully knocking them unconscious and capturing them. That masked black gun leader told me he'd never let me advance. He won't even think that I'll complete missions at night. This way, I can finish objectives at different times, and he'll never be able to interfere. A voice spoke from behind me. "You're absolutely right." I spun around, startled. Cthulhu stood there, looking excited. "We're going out there together," she said matter-of-factly. She's thinking that she's become a warrior now, with freedom. She can't waste her entire night in the dojo when she could complete missions instead. "You really scared me," I said. "What are you doing here at night?" "I could ask you the same thing," she replied. I tried to deflect. "I was just roaming around. I am Aang, once the most powerful warrior of my time, and now I've become a terrible liar." Cthulhu crossed her arms. "Your acting is useless. You can't lie at all." I sighed. I wanted to surprise everyone by completing the mission myself. Recover everything we lost today. Unfortunately, you've caught me. Don't help me, I'll go alone. Please don't tell anyone about this. I'll come back soon. But Cthulhu shook her head. "I'm coming with you. Tell me the plan." I was surprised. She's thinking how smart this is. How excited she is to complete the mission for tomorrow without any issues. "Why are you following me?" I asked. "Why do you want to make this about yourself?" "I don't want it to be about me," she answered simply. The scene shifted to the city wall, where two guards sat at their post. One ate food, while the other looked exhausted. The sleepy guard complained, "It's so strange to stay here all night. This is the worst shift. It's practically a death wish. Can't we just close the door and go home?" The second guard snapped, "Be quiet, you idiot. Are you crazy? The squadron leaders would never forgive us." He explained, "The gates are open for emergencies. If someone needs to escape from monsters and enter the city quickly, they can. The monsters can't enter, but people can. That's why they remain open." He continued more solemnly. "Last year, some people came back to the city and kept knocking on the doors, but no one came. They were killed. We found their bodies in the morning. After that incident, this order was given. All nearby cities started maintaining emergency gaps to save human lives." The first guard looked ashamed. "I'm sorry, I misunderstood." The second guard relaxed. "No problem. You'll get used to it." He pulled out a book. "Look what I brought for you. Pictures of girls." He handed over the book. "It's a photo book of famous female warriors from other cities. Amazing, right? I got this book. It's very expensive, but you can look through it." Both guards sat there, enjoying the pictures, commenting on how beautiful the warriors were. Meanwhile, Cthulhu and I headed toward the jungle together. This is the same place where we did our assessment. It's very different at night, much more ominous. "Stay behind me," I told her. "We'll search for finless demons this way. We'll circle around from a different angle than the main path." We stood in the middle of the trees. Cthulhu looked around nervously. "We've come very far from the city. We're deep in the jungle now. They must be hiding here somewhere." "Yes," I agreed. "As far as I can tell, there should be monsters in this area. I'll have to knock them out with force. Wait here for me. When I find one, I'll call you and you'll help me defeat it." Cthulhu looked scared for a moment. She'll be alone in the night. But then she remembered Dung is also alone right now. She steadied herself. "No problem. Call me when you need me." I don't know what to say about about this feeling, this fear. I need to concentrate. I called out to attract a demon's attention using my aura. A finless demon emerged from the shadows. "See Tulu, come now," I shouted. "This is a finless demon. We have to defeat it." I brought it toward me and threw it in her direction. "Attack." See. Tulu struck from one side while I attacked from the other. We both jumped simultaneously and struck its face. Blood poured from its mouth. It collapsed unconscious. See, Tulu landed beautifully. Great job. I killed another monster quickly, dropping it to the ground. For the last monster, we fought together seamlessly and brought it down as well. We tied all 3 monsters together securely. This is basically an old world method, I explained to see Tulu. It's very different from modern techniques. It requires a lot of stamina and strength. I need to train my body more to tolerate this kind of sustained effort. If I keep doing this, I'll get exhausted very quickly and problems will arise. See, Tulu looked at our captured demons. We've caught all 3. What should we do with them now? We can't carry them back with us. We have to leave them here, I said. She looked shocked. What? We can really just leave them here? No friendly demon will come here, I assured her. And if one does, they're not smart enough to free these captives. The harder we hit them, the longer they'll stay unconscious. They won't wake up soon. We'll come back in the morning and retrieve them. It'll work perfectly. See, Tulu seemed convinced. How do you know all this? I smiled broadly. I just know. But then I heard a sound from above. A voice called out, "I found you." I looked up in shock. A 1-finned demon and 2 2-finned demons perched in the trees above us. "We've found you," the 1-finned demon said menacingly. "You can't escape." The demon sniffed the air. "It smells like us. It has our aura." See, Tulu's thoughts raced in panic. Finned demons. What are they doing here? How did they find us? My own fear mounted. We can't fight these demons. If we engage them, we'll lose. On the city walls, an alert sounded. The 3 captains rushed to the walls immediately. "We've detected signs of 1-finned demons in the surrounding area." An announcement blared. Captain Chu addressed the guards. "We have to eliminate them immediately." The guards hastily hid their picture book. "Yes, sir. We'll do our work." Captain Jia looked troubled. "Why has a 1-finned demon reappeared? Why has it come back? Is this the same one from before?" Captain Teng shook his head. "It's not the same one. That one died in the cave." There was blood evidence. The scene shifted back to the jungle. The 2 demons climbed higher in the trees. "We've found the target." They communicated to each other, Captain Chu observed from the walls. "They've come together. What attracted them here?" He commanded. "There should be no panic. Everyone work to eliminate this threat quickly. Activate all defensive modes so we can kill them efficiently." Captain Tang suddenly said, "We should not close the doors." The others looked at him in confusion. "Why not?" Jia asked. "Because I think there's someone out there," Tang said grimly. Jia's eyes widened. "What are you saying?" "If there's someone there," a spotlight activated, sweeping across the jungle. The beam illuminated 2 figures standing among the trees. Captain Tang's face darkened with fury. "They're both out there." The spotlight locked onto us. Captain Jia's voice cut through the tension. "Why are those 2 kids outside the city?" All 3 captains focused their attention on the spotlight's target. Then they noticed 3 finless demons lying tied up on the ground. Captain Teng understood immediately. "I see why he went out there. He went to complete the mission that the higher squad ruined. They made him feel terrible about failing today, so he came here tonight to finish it himself." Captain Chu observed thoughtfully. "I know his performance is exceptional and he's very capable. But should he be doing this? Do new warriors always have this problem?" Captain Teng activated his powers, anger radiating from him. "Those black gun scoundrels always pull this kind of stunt. When they come back, I'll punish them severely. They'll remember it." He jumped from the wall. Captain Jia called to Chu. "I'm going after him. You take command here. Keep watch over everything." She flew after Captain Teng, who was already racing toward the jungle in fury. Chu sighed. "I'll stay here and monitor the situation. Tonight has become useless. I was supposed to go drinking. No problem." Back in the jungle, the demons stared down at us. "They know we're here." I called out to see Tulu. "Stay behind me. We need to wait for help. I'm their main target." I understood what they were saying. The first 1-finned demon in the cave had reacted the same way, sensing something demonic about me. See, Tulu refused. "No, we'll fight them ourselves. We'll beat them." The monster laughed. "If you want to fight us? No problem. We'll oblige. Both demons landed, ready for combat. One monster immediately went after C2Lu. We'll kill the most useless person first. It snarled. As it attacked, I intercepted and pushed C2Lu out of the way. The demon's strike hit the ground instead. C2Lu rolled to safety. Your reflexes are amazing, she said, genuinely impressed. I don't believe it. C2Lu counterattacked, but as her blade connected, water began flowing from the demon's body. It's really water, she said in shock. She realized she'd missed, but threads began forming around her feet. The demon was controlling them. The one-finned demon caught her with the threads and pulled her into the air. C2Lu screamed in pain as the threads tightened. C2Lu, save yourself, I shouted desperately. The monster turned to me. You're distracting me. That's not appropriate. I attacked immediately, aiming for its face. But another figure intercepted my strike. Captain Teng. He'd arrived and blocked the demon's counterattack meant for me. How dare you touch these two? Tang roared. He engaged the demon fiercely. You're safe now. Don't worry. Captain Jia appeared beside us. The blue one is what? The red one is earth-type. She assessed the situation quickly. The red one has C2Lu. The red demon spoke mockingly. You attacked very well, Captain, but I blocked it. It would have been a disaster if I hadn't stopped that strike. Back at the city walls, Captain Chu suddenly noticed something alarming. Something strange is happening. Something very wrong. They've come very close. Set up the cannons quickly. This is dangerous. A female officer rushed to him. Captain Chu. In very large numbers, demons are approaching. They're heading this direction. How many? Chu demanded. Too many to count precisely, she replied, her voice shaking. I think this is a demon wave. The night sky turned ominous. The moon shifted to blood red. Demons emerged from the jungle, hundreds of them, moving forward in organized ranks. They looked terrifying, advancing relentlessly. Captain Chu stared at the approaching horde. How is this possible? Why are they all coming here? How? Fear crept into his voice. This is catastrophic. We need to prepare everyone. All combatants must ready themselves for war. The demons reached the city wall. All defensive weapons activated automatically. Warriors were summoned urgently. This is a demon wave attack. Squads assembled rapidly near the city wall, preparing to fight. Back in the jungle, Captain Tang saw the demon wave approaching in the distance. This is a massive, well-coordinated attack. I saw it too. They're moving toward the city wall with military precision. Captain Jia confirmed grimly. I'm certain these aren't just one-finned demons. This is something much worse. C2Lu struggled against her bonds. I'm fine. Don't save me. Go to the city and protect it. She's trying to be brave, telling them to leave her. She handle her situation and do her duty. But the water-type monster appeared behind her. You talk too much. Let me silence you. It covered her mouth with water, preventing her from speaking. Captain Teng attacked immediately. Come back with us. We have to save her. The earth-type demon activated its powers. Roots erupted from the ground, attacking Temps. He dodged successfully. Everyone, stay safe. Temps warned. They're trying to kill us all. I fought alongside them, warning everyone. But my main goal was attacking the demons. Then, I noticed something strange. They're not attacking me. Every time I get close, they avoid engaging me directly. They feel that I'm like them somehow. But they're fighting the captains aggressively. My path started changing. I began moving towards C2Lu to save her. Captain Teng saw this and shouted, "No, don't go there. If you go, you'll die. You'll be completely destroyed." The monster echoed the warning mockingly. The water-type demon called out, "Come toward me instead." C2Lu kept struggling, but the monster grabbed her tightly and started fleeing with her. C2, I screamed, running after them. No one could help. I understood immediately this was a trap designed for me. They lured me here, so I wouldn't have any chance to escape. If I'd tried to run, they would have caught me anyway. I have to leave the captains behind. But Captain Teng called from behind me, "Follow us. We have to kill them together. Don't chase them alone." But I can't stop. I have to save C2Lu. This is important to me saving someone. It feels so familiar. In my previous life, I watched people die constantly. I couldn't save them, but now I can't watch someone die again. I have to move forward. I have to save her. But how can I save her? I don't have a solution yet. I'll find a way. I have to.